I just bought the cheapest usable portable power bank on the internet. Is it any good? Is it gonna explode the first time I use it? I don't know. Let's find out. So, this is the Swarey Born for Power 300 watt portable generator. Let's see what's in the box. Pretty nice box, to be fair. I'll tell you the price of this at the end. It's absolutely crazy. I can't believe how cheap it was. So, instruction manual, box of accessories. We got charger, car charger, home DC charger, kettle lead, and I'm guessing that's probably the solar input. That's everything. And then there it is. Woohoo! That's pretty chunky. Nice. Look at all those attachments. USB, AC, DC. Got power plug there. Light on the side. Brilliant. That's really good. Nice. All right, sweet. Let's see if it's got any power. 29%. Okay, so it comes with a little bit of charge. That's good. Right, so I'm going to plug this in. I'm going to get it up to full charge, and then we're going to see how usable it really is. Size-wise, it's a pretty good size. It's probably, what's that, maybe 20 centimeters by like 16 centimeters, almost square, slightly rectangular. Top is more rectangular. It's all in this kind of like slightly textured plastic finish, but it doesn't feel cheap. It's quite sturdy. It's quite strong. It's got nice rubber feet on the bottom. So it says it's 220 watt hours max, 22.2 volts, 10,000 milliamp hours, which is the equivalent of 3.7 volts at 60,000 milliamp hours. Crazy. 600 watt peak output on AC. I'm guessing DC is the same. Sweet. All right, let me plug it in and we'll have a look at the instructions in the meantime. Right, it's gonna be that one. We are now charging. Oh, it says how many coming in as well, that's good. You can also charge this with solar. I don't have any solar panels, but that would be a pretty cool way to charge it. So something like this, you could take camping, you could take to work, you could charge your work batteries, for example. I could take this to a work site, use it to charge up my Milwaukee battery charger, which would mean I'd probably have enough battery to go for the whole day, which would be cool. I'm gonna leave this for a bit, let it charge up, and then we'll come back to it and we will do some tests. Right, so while it's charging, let's just have a look at the instructions. Please charge it in time when the battery ran out. If it's not used for a long time, please check the battery power once a month. Charge it at least once every 3 months. That's good to know. So you've got all the different buttons, but they're all pretty self-explanatory. Power leads. Oh, that's cool. So it gives you a breakdown of how long you can use something. So if you're using something that used 300 watts, you get 0.6 hours, 40 minutes. It's all the equivalent for DC as well, apparently, so equals. So DC and AC, they seem to use the same amount of power. No, that's German. Okay, so it doesn't say how long it takes to charge. It's gone from 30 to 34 in the time I've had a look at that, a few minutes. So what's it gonna be, like a couple of hours maybe? So I'll check back in a couple of hours and we'll see what we've got. 100% charge. Let's go. Get rid of the charger for now, because we don't need that. We should be at 100%. Now, I want to put this to test, see what it can really do, and see how useful it's actually going to be in real life. Because if all it can do is charge phones and little bits and bobs, I could have just got a power bank. So, let's see. First, let's tick the charging phone box. So, let's see how many things I can charge at once. Is that charging? Power on. So you've got to turn USB on. Okay, cool, yeah, so it's showing 3 watts out, 2 watts out, that's good. Plug in 18 watt charger. That might be a bit crazy. Plug in my phone. Sweet, that's charging too. I don't know actually, is that gonna be too much? It says it's 18 watts, which at the moment, with my phone and that, I'm pulling 16 watts. Oh, so actually, it might be all right. Probably more for a laptop. See if it'll charge up my laptop, my tough book. I think that's probably charging. Oh, there we go. Was it just not plugged in, maybe? Unplug that. Plug that one in instead. Oh yeah, cool. Okay, so that's bumped that up. I could probably get another thing charging in there, but I don't have a USB-C charger to hand. But we've got gimbal, phone, and this all charging at the same time. Pulling 21 watts. So we could charge these 3 things for 10 hours on one charge on that. That's pretty damn good. Let's beef this test up though. This is my Milwaukee battery charger for my things like my drill driver, bits like that. Can we charge the battery with this? Let's have a look. So, turning off USB, turning on AC. What have we got? Yeah, absolutely it's charging. Not actually taking that much battery as well. 30, 40, oh, it's creeping up. You could absolutely take this to a work site. You could use this in conjunction with the battery charger and charge 62. You could use this for about 3.5 hours, charge up batteries. So you charge your batteries for the day. If they run out, you can recharge them. Brilliant, yeah, really good. Right, the final big test. This is gonna push the portable power bank to its absolute limits. I've got one of these, everyone's probably seen them, this like little space heater that's supposed to be great for heating up your home for cheap. It actually pulls about 600 watts when it's heating up and then drops down to about 350-ish. Once it's heated up and the elements inside are warm, then it drops down to about 350 just to maintain that heat. The max output for this is 600. Anything above that, I think an error code will pop up. Let's see how long this 220 watt hour portable power station can run this little heater. So for example, say you're going camping, you want to just have this, I don't know, maybe you sleep in your car a bit as well. You can recharge this with the car charger as well. It's one of the cables that come into it. Say you're going camping, you could charge this up during the day in your car, and then in the evening, you can just run a little space heater from it. So let's see what we get. Okay, first things first, that didn't break, which is good. Let's turn it on. Oh, you see it's dropping. So that is now running. Definitely some good heat coming out of that. That's really warm. God, if you were in a tent or car or something, that would sort you out. So we've got 380-ish watts. It's dropping a little bit. We're already dropping a few percentages. Let's see how long it lasts. With the little heater, it lasted about 25 minutes-ish. I'd already plugged a few things in at the beginning, so obviously it wasn't quite the perfect test, but that's how long you'd get with heat from this little heater. I wouldn't want to plug in a bigger heater. It would probably just chuck up an error code and then you wouldn't be able to use it. I think that's great. I think for going camping, for the price, which, are you ready for this? £100. £100 for a little portable power station. That's fantastic. I think that's really good value. You take that camping, you are sorted. You can chuck lights on, you can charge your phones, your everything. It's really, really good. So, super practical, super useful. I might take it camping. Me and my partner love going camping, so I think this is going to be a great addition to our little camping setup. And in a future video, I'm going to be showing you how I set up my car to go camping. It's a little bit stealth campy, a little bit DIY, but we quite like it. It's quite fun. So stay tuned for that. Hope you enjoyed the review. Oh, I forgot the lights as well. Right, interestingly, it stopped at 11%. Lights, actually, quite bright. Pretty good. I've got a few settings as well. And there you go, that's off. I hope you enjoyed the review. I think this thing's gonna come in really handy and